welcome to Match of the Day.
It's been a big day at both ends of the table, 5 games on the way, 638 Premier League appearances between Ashley Williams and Theo Walcott, 6 of them together at Everton. Let's hope they combine better tonight.
Join us today on Telegram for free and enjoy the Premier League. Don't miss out. Link in description below.
Anthony, that was a crazy game to watch. What was it like to play in?
It was a crazy game to play in as well. Obviously, we're no strangers to the atmosphere here. It was, really pushed them on, and credit to them, it didn't really feel like they had 10 men most of the game. There were times we won the ball back and, we're blowing from defending. If you'd have said before the game you'd get a draw away at Anfield to top of the league, we probably would have took it.
We had the moments, the ball arrived in so many dangerous areas so many times that with better decisions should have created more clear chances. We scored the second goal in a very good moment from ourselves on our left-hand side. Again, and unfortunately we considered a late goal in a moment that we were too open and we switched a little bit off, and the quality of Jota made an impact in the game.
The biggest compliment you can give is the Fulham players of saying we forgot Liverpool had 10 men.
Yeah, and I think that's partly because we run for 11. So the players just put in an outstanding performance in pressing, but also with the ball, how well they played. So we were on their half, I think. Every minute, maybe even when it was 11v11, we had more problems than we had when we were down to 10. But in the end, if you can do this with 10 players, what would have happened if we were with 11? But yeah, we never know. Happens in the season that you get a red card, and it's good that we are a team that's very difficult to beat.
Yeah, we'll come to the red card. Cracking game and back-to-back draws now for Fulham in their games against Arsenal and now Liverpool. What impressed you most about them, Ashley?
I think the way they went to Anfield and the left-hand side in particular was very, very strong. They moved Iwobi from the right to the left today. And if we just look at this is right at the very start of the game. That's Harry Wilson. But look how high Robertson is. That's the left back there at Anfield, ready to push right on, knowing that he's having to do a job on Salah as well. So he's prepared to go. If we look at this here, that's a long distance for your right winger and your right full-back to be. But look at Robinson, full of energy again. If Salah's not going to track, then Gravenberch needs to get over, and now Trent needs to do a lot better in this position and stopping the cross. That's part of your job as a full-back, stop crosses. Robertson also, I think, can defend that a little bit better. Liverpool's back line 4. Fulham are committing 5 players in attacking areas here. So that goes to show, yes, Liverpool are down to 10 men in the game, but it goes to show that they are ready to prepared to send men forward. Again, this is Robinson in an advanced area. This time he crosses to Harry Wilson, he doesn't get it. Trent needs to do better there again. As I said, Liverpool do have 10 men, but Fulham are ready to commit 3 players high up the pitch and have confidence that the rest of the players will get the ball to them at the right times. Harry Wilson moves inside. Look at this space on the left-hand side again with Iwobi and Robertson. They was excellent all day. Trent doesn't know whether to go or to stay. He goes late, a little layoff there to Harry Wilson. And then Robinson's on his bike again. And look at that, look, the desire and the run again to get inside of Quansah. The cross, Munoz gets a little bit lucky with the finish, but Robinson's desire and his fitness to get up and down the left was so impressive all day. Here we can see on this graphic where Fulham attacked Liverpool, and I think it was pre-planned. I think that they wanted to attack down Liverpool's right side, and they know how good they are. That's why they put Iwobi on the left with Robinson's, attacking prowess. Nearly 50% of their attacks were down the left-hand side.
Yeah, let's to the red card. There's didn't seem to complain too much about it after the game, but I found it an extraordinary decision.
Yeah, well, it's a tough one to call, really, because we're going to see here Harry Wilson. It's a poor touch from Robertson, and then Harry Wilson. It's a foul, okay? So
it's a foul.
If we listen to the whistle, it comes after Jimenez's chance.
He allows him the advantage.
Yeah, so he allows him the advantage, and Jimenez doesn't take advantage of that. and then he pulls it back for the foul on Wilson. So it's a confusing one because yes, there's a foul.
But there's no denial of a goal-scoring opportunity.
Because he has the opportunity.
Which is because he has the opportunity, which is a red herring. So therefore they eventually give it because Wilson, they think he's going to get the ball. Now there's zero chance that Harry Wilson is going to get on the end of that.
I'm not sure there's zero. He might, maybe he gets it.
You see how hard he hits it. He's never going to get across there. So
but the thing about it is the referee blows the whistle after Jimenez takes his shot.
Do you know what the issue is? If Jimenez just tucks it in, does a proper finish, instead of trying to be all fancy about it, there's no red card and we don't have this debate with this red herring.
Obviously the decision was on the foul on Wilson, but it's just a mess. The law, the nuance of the law is a mess on that one as well. Liverpool probably deserved their point, didn't they? And kept going with 10 men, fought and fought and fought.
They kept going, and the reason why they keep going, they play with so much energy. And when you then play with so much energy and then you bring on players like Jota, who has been out for the last 6 games, league games that is, he's been a massive miss. But not just that, his awareness of space where players at times need to be in a better position. Here, I've pointed out Wilson and Berg here. I've been in this position before on the right-hand side when Wilson needs to be more tucked in, close to the referee to allow the ball to go outside to Nunes. It's not to Nunes, sorry, to Robertson on the left hand. Not Robertson, sorry, apologies. He's been sent off. Anyways, the play constantly scans, there's nowhere his teammate is. And like I said, Wilson can't allow that ball to come inside him. As soon as you do that, it puts Diop in doubt. Jota, smart finish, smart play. He always comes up with these important goals, and he's going to be so important now getting him back to fitness. He needs to stay fit, and you know how important it is. But they deserve that. They really did deserve that point. And if anything, I think they had about over 68% possession for the game. So look, Liverpool are going to be a threat throughout, and a big player to have them back.
You played under Marcus Silva.
I did. So
he'd been disappointed at the end, wouldn't he? Because so close to that victory.
Yeah, he alluded to there about being too open. They were in the last goal, and that showed there. Wilson just need to be a bit more to obviously not allow that space to come in there. But yeah, it's a very good result for Liverpool in the end, considering there. Yeah, that's for sure.
From the first minute we started the game, I think was really good, and we were winning the game already with a red card, and we are playing really well until the moment. And we planned the game to explore some things that they executed so well, and the first goal started in that way, and most of the chances that we created was in the way we found Alex or Robinson in our left-hand side, and from that moment we built.
The red card firstly, like, any complaints?
No, I think the only thing there was it offside, yes or no, and that's what they saw. It wasn't. So when that was clear, I was quite sure that that the red card was not being changed.
Yeah.
So no, that was not. That was maybe the only thing I didn't complain about today.
We all felt that he was maybe a little bit nervous. I don't know, maybe if it's true, yes or no. But yeah,
sorry, who was nervous? The referee?
Yeah, we felt it a little bit. I couldn't, together with Robertson, couldn't properly communicate with him. I felt, this is what it is. We can't put the blame on the referee, but it's also part of the game.
So as a captain, you'd normally like more dialogue with the referee than you did today?
Well, we are the only ones apparently that can speak to the referee, and we all speak about protecting the referees and stuff. And if I want to speak in behalf of my team, then I should be able to. And I felt like at times, but we shouldn't make a big thing out of this. But probably gonna happen now. But it isn't the reason where we dropped points today. There were also multiple other factors, but we take the point and move on.
So drop points for league leaders Liverpool. I think we have to start, though, Danny, with crediting Fulham. They've taken points off of Arsenal, now off of Liverpool at Anfield, albeit Liverpool were down to 10 men. But they put in a good performance, did they not?
They started the game really well, nice and positive. They had a game plan, they had runners. They showed quality and bravery. They've done that all season. I think he's doing a terrific job. But in the end, the quality of Liverpool got them back in the game, and Fulham were hanging on at times in the second half.
How well did Liverpool do to actually get the point, considering they were down to 10 men for a large amount of time?
I thought their second half, last 10 minutes of the first half, and their second half performance was absolutely incredible, considering they've played in Europe in the week. Good energy, good quality, fans helped. As I said, I think tomorrow, in the cold light of day, whether you're a player or the manager of Liverpool, you'll look back and go, that was a hell of a job. Hell of a job.
Well, Pereira has scored 2 goals this season, one at the Etihad and one at Anfield. He opened the scoring today.
Yeah, look, it was a really, really good finish, in all fairness. Brilliant switch of play here. And obviously then it was the overlapping. Robinson was outstanding, and obviously then I don't think Liverpool defend that 2v1 particularly well down the right-hand side, but it's a brilliant finish from me. You can see it from this angle now. When Salah doesn't track Robinson, you have a decision to make. You have to go over and cover the 2v1. You have to get tight to him. I think he thinks he's coming infield there. Make the decision, go over and protect and help Trent Alexander-Arnold in that situation. The cross comes in because they're not dealt with it, and then look, take nothing away. It's a brilliant finish, acrobatic, takes a deflection which I think might take it away from Alisson, but nonetheless Pereira back in the team, and brilliant finish.
A very rare goal conceded at Anfield. It's only 5 in all competitions this season, and so they're 1-0 down, and then came the sending off for Andy Robertson.
Yeah, it kind of epitomised the start of the game for Liverpool. There was a little bit of lethargy maybe after the European trip, a couple of little mistakes, people letting runners go, poor touch from Robertson there, who, I mean, he's allowed the odd mistake, he's been so consistent over the years, and once they realised it was onside, there was never going to be any other decision. And of course then you're climbing a mountain, you know, you're playing against, in any Premier League, a man down, it's difficult, but they galvanised themselves. There was a calmness about Liverpool, even though they went down. I think Virgil mentioned it in his interview earlier about being calm, and a couple of little tactical tweaks, and all of a sudden they found with their quality and their energy getting themselves back in the game.
And that quality came from Cody Gakpo. It's a good goal.
Yeah, brilliant. You know, like Danny mentioned, they changed it tactically and they really went for it, even though they were a player down. But it's a brilliant ball in from Mo Salah, and as you mentioned, Gakpo there with the goal. This is probably the only thing Robertson did wrong in the whole game, is you've got to get out to Salah. If you give Mo Salah time and space, he'll do this. He'll put the ball exactly where it needs to be and on the money for Gakpo, round the back post, who literally couldn't miss, and this is the angle. Nice tidy finish to the end, but you have to get tighter to Mo Salah. You can't give him time and space to put that quality into the box, and that got him back into the game.
How good was the ball in from Mo Salah?
It was just what you expect from a genius. I mean, he's so good at picking players out. His assist record's phenomenal, never mind his goals. The great thing about that clip there and that goal was it was early in the second half, playing against 10 men, and every one of Liverpool's players was in the attacking half. You know, that in itself tell you know what the manager must have said half time, tells you their intention for the second half, and I think Fulham will be disappointed that they weren't able to cope with it.
Salah, of course, reminding us all, not that we need reminding of just his importance, his 100th assist in all competitions for Liverpool, only behind Steven Gerrard. That's some milestone to have reached.
Well, it's not only just assists, though, it's goals and assists and everything. So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure he'll be happy with those stats, given he's due up for a new contract. So, it's right on time, Seema.
Yeah, exactly. Good point there. OK, and then we saw Fulham get on the score sheet again via a goal from Muniz. Talk us through this one then, Danny.
Well, it was a rare breakaway at the time. Liverpool were on top, and there he is, Robinson again, with that boundless energy and strength. Clever little flick. And at that point, thinking about the energy levels of Liverpool and how hard they tried, you know, this is what, 14 minutes to go. Defenders with Quansah there should do better. He's just come on, he's fresh. Virgil could have dropped in and maybe cut the ball out. I think that maybe some tiredness, thinking, you know, fatigue in terms of decision making, but really good from Fulham. And then you think, can Liverpool go again? Can they find the energy? And they did. But yeah, good goal from Fulham, and they'll be disappointed they didn't have more attacks on the Liverpool goal in the second half with the extra man. They actually ended up dropping off too much, but to go away from Anfield with a point, I'm sure they'll be happy.
Yeah, I'm sure they will too. And it was the man that made the difference was Diogo Jota. Wow. 6 minutes and 5 seconds, I think he was on the pitch, and he managed to score this goal. And he hasn't been on the pitch for, what, a couple of months now?
2 months, yeah. I mean, doesn't look like it. He's sharp as anything, you know, give the keeper the eyes. Nice. He starts in the pocket space, and Fulham just give him that. You've got to get tight to him. As soon as he then goes in between two centre-backs there, it's a problem, and he's only the one that's going to be coming out with a positive outcome, and it's a nice, sharp little turn and then finish. He's clinical with it. But, again, thinking about it, that as the time's gone on now, I'm thinking that is proper winning mentality from Liverpool. Down to 10. That is, for me, what I know they're not champions, but it's, at the end of the season, you come back and you got moments you think, that's a big defining moment potentially for them, that you don't lose. You don't lose at home at this moment, and they've dragged themselves out of a point, 10 players, and after Europe. I think in hindsight, that's a massive result for them, given the circumstances.
OK, well, the question now is whether Arsenal could take advantage.
The spike is here.
I must endure.
حد فوق. هو طلع عارف مكاني بجد. بتتفشخوا في السايد دي ما تروحهاش تاني. ايوه لو بصراحه ده ما هو رمى الستاند بتاعته من ورا الستاند. الله عايش.
My burden never ends.
Go. بدهاش بقى خربانه
I've got your trail.
يا جدعان